I chose a teaching career primarily because my brother was actually born deaf, and as Craig was growing up I did lots of communication tools with him, learned how to do sign language, so I always had that little bit of a passion for being able to teach. And also as a teenager I was involved a lot in basketball and coaching and mentoring, and just enjoyed that side of being able to teach people how to do something and then getting the reward back when they'll be able to facilitate it. Originally from a small country town in Victoria called Kahuna, up along the Murray River, and I lived there till I was 23 years of age, and then decided to travel Australia, and Darwin was my first stop. And I stayed here for quite some time, for nearly 10 years, and then I just started freelancing Australia and ended up coming back to Darwin. I've been teaching for 9 years. I went to uni as a mature age student and just rolled into my 9th year this year. I love doing what I do. I love teaching. I'm passionate about it. Being able to see these young children come into a classroom and hang off your every word and know that you're actually having an impact on them to become lifelong learners is just an incredible feeling and experience. Last term we ran 3-way conferences here at the school, and I had passed a comment to a student just saying how I thought she was an amazing student and an amazing young person. And they actually went home, and then at the start up of this term her mother came in to see me and wanted to give me some information about that evening when they went home. And she said when my daughter got home she was actually crying, and I was like, oh my goodness, why is she crying, what happened? She actually said that they were tears of happiness because I had told her that she was amazing. So that every now and then we come into work, I love my job and I love doing what I do. And at times when I hear feedback like that, it actually makes me stop and recognise what impact I am having on these students' lives, and how I'm moulding them to be amazing little beings in themselves. So as much as I can look at the academic progress and look at their data and get excited about that, and we get excited about that, we celebrate that in the classroom together, I also look at that social and emotional side and about them becoming resilient little people and very confident in the people that they are. That's what I love. Every day is a memorable moment. You know, every day there's a snippet of something that happens in a classroom that gives you those goosebump feelings. And they can be those little comments, like I said before, you know, where a student will just turn around and beam at you because you've actually acknowledged to them that they're amazing, or that they're writing. Look at your wonderful writing and how you form your letters correctly. And really acknowledging that what they've done is really special and pretty super, even if it is closing the lid of their lunchbox. You know, it can be the most minimal thing, but when you can acknowledge that to a student, how amazing they are in that moment, that can mean the absolute world to them. I often say teaching's not a job, it's a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle that I love because it's the most rewarding, brilliant roller coaster ride you can possibly have. And it's just a career that the more you give, the more that you get back, and you have an opportunity to shape and mould children's lives for the rest of their life. My favourite part about being in a classroom is connecting with each student as they walk through the door of a morning. I just welcome them into this learning environment, because this is about, as much as it's about rigour and structure and academics, it's also about embracing and developing that love of learning. So as much as I can stand up the front and be very rigid and directed in my teaching, I can also do a good rap if I need to. So it's about having a bit of fun, being able to connect with every student every day.